All right, are we back? I think we're back. Give it a second. Okay, are we back? Is every There we go. We are back. Well, it wouldn't be a Kentucky Mario stream without something shitting the bed entirely. So that's just fucking awesome. But anyway, so today we're gonna be playing something different. We're gonna be playing some Doki Doki Literature Club. I've been playing some Mario. I've been playing Star Wars. I've been playing Castlevania. But some people have been wanting me to play Japanese video novel, or is that what it's called? Yeah, this is great, Amador. But that's okay. That's okay. We're gonna hope for the best here. Hopefully, this does not crash again. Because yeah, that was just awesome, the way that my stream crashed. But yeah, no, we're back. We're back. Let me go ahead and announce the stream real quick, and we will get right to this game. So we're gonna be playing a Japanese visual novel. I've never played one of these before. I'm sorry, my tastes are like that of a child who only eats macaroni and cheese and dinosaur nuggets. How do I know this game? I don't. That's the thing. A friend of mine had been recommending that I try one of these out on stream, and I went to the Switch eShop, and this was on sale for like $6, so I'm like, you know what? I got a little bit of pocket money. Let's see what we can do with it. So yeah, we're going to be playing this, so give me just a moment to announce everything, and hopefully, fingers crossed, the stream doesn't shit itself again, and we'll get started. Hello everyone. We're back. We're so back. Hopefully, the stream doesn't shit the bed again and crash, because that was fun. So here's gonna be the game plan for tonight. We're gonna play this for about an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours, and then after that, we're gonna go play a more traditional game for the side. Hello, Sean. Hello, Jada, Amador, Emerald. How's everyone doing? Well, fair enough. After getting many requests to play something other than Baby Game, that being all of my favorite games, we're gonna play something different. We're gonna play a Japanese visual novel. So, except I don't think this is Japanese or a visual novel, but you know what? We're gonna roll with it. We'll see what we can do with this. But yeah, I'm excited. We're gonna try new things tonight. We're gonna play this, see how we like it. I know, dude. I know, it's like every RPG ever made. Press the button. Oh, dude, I will do the voices. But, yeah, so game plan, we're going to be playing this for about an hour and a half. We'll play till about, let's see, it's 8:45 right now, so till about 10:30, 10:45, then I will switch it up. Until, yeah, or not until, I don't know why I said that. But yeah, we're going to play this, and we're going to start a new Castlevania tonight, because I've really been in the mood for Castlevania lately. So, we'll play both of these tonight. Alright. Kentucky. Oh. Oh boy! Here we go! I'm so excited! I'm so excited! Oh, I'm so excited! I'm so excited! Hey! I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air, like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor, and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. Actually, is there any, Is there any way I can change the... Okay. Okay, that's better. We can actually see the text. I wish there was a way to change the text color, but I guess we'll just have to work with it. It's a little bit hard to read on my end, looking at the monitor, but... We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. Ah! Ah! I overslept again! But I caught you this time! Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Kentucky Mario. So true. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Ew, gross. Fine, fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean, even if you want to. Oh my god, that is so true. Kentucky Mario is beating the, he's fucking mean allegations. Whatever you say, Sayori. Hee hee. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Kentucky Mario, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already. Oh, wait. Yeah, that's gonna be my voice from now on. I'm not interested in joining any clubs. Fucking Mickey Mouse voice. I told you already, I'm not really interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did, in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever Oh, wait. Damn it, I keep getting fucking confused. I'm sorry, I'm sure it's possible that I did, in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me, when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. Well, this guy is literally me. Uh-huh. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. This game's hitting a little bit too close to home, guys. Okay, whatever's going... Okay, I think we've had about enough of, reading chat for today, after what I just fucking saw. But, like... Look... You know what, Amador? That is very true. You know, it's funny. It's funny you mentioned that. I had a feeling. But I mean, either way, I don't care. Like, everyone just have fun in the chat. Like, I don't care. Just fucking behave yourselves. That's all I ask. Like, I don't try to, moderate with an iron fist. Just, let's all just have a good time. That's all I'm asking. Dude, I know. I'm literally the main character. That's... I mean, the game knows me too well. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. Hell yeah. And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. Did they actually use the term NEET in my fucking video game? God, this game is literally me. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though. Will you at least promise to try a little? Yeah, I guess. I'll promise you that. Yay! Why do I let myself be lectured by such a carefree girl? No, like, it's cool. Just, like, behave. That's all I ask. More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and before I know it, after I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. Dude, I know, this is awesome. Like, this has actually been a fun stream in the fucking 16 minutes we've been on. Amador, you're so right. This is my life simulator. Hold on. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Hello! Sayori. Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. Oh, honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know... Know what? Well, that you could come join my club. Sayori? Yeah! There is no way I'm going to your club. Meanie! Sayori is vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title Vice President. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please! Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything! Hee hee! Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead, or if she's so cunning as to have planned all of this out. I let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yes, let's go! Don't spoil it for me, Amador. And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and stairs, a section of school I rarely visit. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Yeah. Don't spoil the game for me, Amador. Everyone, the new member is here. I told you, don't call me a new member. I glance around the room. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori always says nice... Oh, wait. Sayori always says nice things about you. Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Ah, Kentucky Mario. What a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. Okay, good to know. Good to know, Amador. All words escape me in this situation. I'm fucking sorry. I don't know what the fuck is going on in my chat right now. Dude, this game is Kino, and honestly, like, at this point, I just want to make some popcorn and just, like, watch the two pieces of entertainment at once. Oh, what's up, Amador? Yes, I am awake. I am awake. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. Wow! What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry. Natsuki! The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes her look like a first-year student. She is also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back towards the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Hello, Emerald. How's it going? Sean! Hold on, what time is it? See, is he awake at this hour, Sean? Unironically, like, send him an invite to the stream. Ah, well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? That's right. It's great to see you again, Kentucky Mario. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica, was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monica. Come sit down, Kentucky Mario. We made room for you at the table, so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then how about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's widened so that there's one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Whoa! Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. Oh, that's awesome. I love cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make the ears. So cute! I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Hehe, well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs the first, then Monica. I follow. It's delicious! Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking at the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like I... Haven't I heard this somewhere before? Made them for you or anything? Well, I thought you technically did. Sayori said. Well, maybe, but not for you, you know, you dummy. All right. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Hee, don't let yourself get too intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least I enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow and smiles at me. So what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so... That's okay, don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay?
As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone.
I'm sorry, these voices are fucking terrible. I don't know. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year?
Well, you know, to be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica's a really great leader!
Good God, I don't know how much longer I can keep up the voice. Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club.
You could put it that way. Not many people are interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all grow into this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah! We'll do our best. You know it!
Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature.
So, Kentucky Mario, what kind of things do you like to read?
Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga, I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. Dude, I know. Hold on, what are you sending me, Amador? Let me take a look at this real quick. Oh. Okay. Good to know. Yeah. Sorry. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but keeps quiet.
Not much of a reader, I guess.
Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri?
Well, let's see.
Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her fingers.
My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive.
Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. I need some water. Give me just a second. Excuse me. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things.
Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop?
Dude, why are you bored?
Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately.
Ah, I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped something I can relate to at a minimum level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. I know, dude. I know. Like, you all are too kind.
Really, I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you. I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think, or takes me to another world, I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world for only a brief moment.
I hate horror.
Oh, that reminds me of someone. Doh! I'm cracking myself up tonight.
Oh, why is that?
Well,
Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second.
Never mind.
That's right. You usually have to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki?
What? What gives you the idea?
You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called...
Don't say it out loud! And give it back!
Fine. Your cupcakes, your poems. Everything you do is just as cute as you are.
Sayori sidles up beside Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders.
I'm not cute.
Natsuki, you write your own poems?
Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care?
I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime?
No!
Natsuki averts her eyes.
You wouldn't like them!
Ah, not a very confident writer yet.
I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself.
I know, dude. I know. It's so fire.
You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart.
Do you have any writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers.
I know, dude. Maybe if I play this game, I can start talking to Huz in real life. I guess it's the same for Yuri.
Aw, I wanted to read everyone's poems.
We all sit in silence for a moment.
Okay. I have an idea, everyone.
Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica.
Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even.
Yeah, let's do it.
Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club.
Sean, let's not get ahead of ourselves here. Like, look. Emerald was talking about walking up a hill. You're talking about climbing a mountain. Like, that... We gotta take baby steps here.
Isn't that right, Kentucky Mario?
Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem.
What's that?
Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining this club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and, I lose my train of thought. All 4 girls stare back at me with dejected eyes.
But...
I'm sorry, I thought...
Humph!
Kentucky Mario!
You all... I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up.
Yes, I'm so happy!
Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey!
You really did scare me for a moment.
If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed. Then that makes it official. Welcome to the Literature Club.
Ah, thanks, I guess.
Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share.
Monica looks over at me once more.
Kentucky Mario, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Hee hee hee.
Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food.
Hey, Kentucky Mario, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together?
That's right, Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she's always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well.
Yay!
With that, the two of us depart the classroom and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the 4 girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright. I just need to make the most of my circumstances, and then I'm sure good fortune will find me. I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Heidi, hello! It's time to write a poem! Oh boy! Pick the words that you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. Alright, boys and girls. Who should we have as our love interest? Should we pursue Natsuki, Yuri, or, the other one? Or Sayori, that's her name. Which one, guys? I'm going to give you all a moment to decide, and then we will get started with this. Guys, Well, yes, I mean, that is true, but I like a little bit of interaction with the chat. Okay. Purple guy is on the books. I like Yuri the best. No, I understand how that is, Jason, but let's all just have a good time here. Like, let's just have a good time. Everyone. Alright. Everyone be nice to one another.
Hi again, Kentucky Mario. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Ha ha ha.
Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I keep my word. Actually, let's save. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Hold on, what's going on in chat? Hello, Nick. How are you doing? Yeah. I've never played this game before. And, yeah, no, I'm very excited for this. So, we're gonna see how this goes. Ah, sorry to hear about that. Yeah, I hope things get better, you know? This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out.
Thanks for keeping your promise, Kentucky Mario. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it.
Oh, come on. He deserves any slack. Sayori told me you didn't even want to join this club this year. And last year, too. I don't know if you plan to come here just to hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it.
Well, fair enough. I mean, like, you know, hey, my inbox is always open if you want to talk.
Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room.
Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga.
Manga is literature.
Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat.
Don't worry, guys. Kentucky Mario always gives it his best as long as he's having fun.
That is so true. So true. I don't know because I'm not good at doing female voices, and at this point I'm just riffing. Thank you, Heidi and Sean. Very cool. Very cool, guys. But that is so true, Sayori. So true.
He helps me with busy work without me even asking. Like cooking and cleaning my room. How dependable.
Sayori says that's because your room is so messy, it's distracting. You almost set your house on fire once.
Is that so?
Yeah. Okay.
You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous.
Oh, damn it, now I'm mixing up the voices.
How come you and Kentucky Mario can become How come you and Kentucky Mario can become good friends too?
Sayori. As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. Fucking story of my life right here.
Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know. Wait, Sayori.
Me?
Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing.
What is it?
Never mind. Sayori made it sound like such a big deal when it's really not.
hello, Malia. I have never played this before. No, I have not. So, okay, let me explain the voices real quick, Nick. So, the thing about it is, this was, I tried voicing them normal. This was specifically requested by chat. So. Yeah.
Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. Oh, what do I do?
Yes, yes.
I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking.
Yeah, that is exactly it. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue this situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what.
Is that so?
Yeah, I won't make a big deal if you don't want it to be.
Alright. Well, here.
Yuri reaches into her big bag and pulls out a book.
I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you wanted.
This is... How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Whew!
Well, you can read it at your own pace.
I actually have a book in my room that, I was gifted, but I never read. Oh, there it is. There it is. I still have it after all this time. Yes, I was gifted a psychology book by someone I used to know because they were really into reading that, and they wanted me to read it because they're like, yeah, I think you'd be interested in this. And it's, I read a little bit of it, then I got busy with college, and I just never picked it up again. Yeah, it's actually, like, a really big book. Like, just on, like, psychological stuff, which was very interesting.
I look forward to hearing what you think.
Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Alright, I'm gonna oust myself here. What is that? Keep in mind, sometimes I have the memory of a goldfish. If that's, like, something to do with psychology, I haven't picked up a psychology book and, looked at it in about half a decade. I've been busy, but... refresh me. Oh, you know it, Malia. We are going to, we're going to do that to all of the characters, dude. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around the closet. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more. But at the same time, I would feel bad for distracting her from reading. Ah! Yes. No, it's not a book on that. I'd have to, like, pull it out, but it's like... It's a little bit buried, but, like, put away neatly. Which is kind of a oxymoron, but, like... It's in a safe place. Okay, yeah. It's not that. It's a different book, but maybe I'll show it on stream one day. God, I haven't... I've had the book for years, but I haven't picked it up in a while. Yeah. But at the same time, I would feel bad for distracting her from reading. I catch a glimpse at the cover of her book. It looks like the same book that she lent me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages.
Ah!
Crap. I think she noticed me looking at her.
Bro, that is how I, like... That is how I interact with, the Huz. She sneaks another glance at me, and our eyes meet for a split second. But that only makes her hide her face deeper into her book. Sorry. I was just, spacing out. Nice save. I mutter this, sensing I made her uncomfortable.
Oh, it's fine. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so...
And what's that supposed to mean? What's that supposed to mean, Nick? Bro. That is so true, Mr. Wizard. We did it! I'm okay, but I appreciate the offer. That's the book you gave me, right?
Mm-hmm. I wanted to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason.
Just curious, how come you have 2 copies of the same book? Hold on. I'm scared I will, I'm going to, look this up. Ah, okay. Okay. Good to know. Good to know what that means. Excellent. Great. Ah.
Well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday... Oh, that's not what I meant! I mean, I just happened to buy 2 of them.
Ah, I see. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decide to let it go. I was looking up, something you said, essentially. I'll definitely start reading it soon. Okay. Good to know.
I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's very engaging and a relatable story.
Is that so? What's it about, anyway?
Well,
Yuri closes the book and scans her eyes over the back. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous-looking eye symbol on the front cover.
alright. I just wanted to make sure I don't accidentally give something away. Basically, it's about this girl in high school who moves in with her long-lost younger sister. But as soon as she does so, her life gets really strange. She gets targeted by these people who escaped from a human experiment prison. And while her life is in danger, she needs to desperately choose who to trust. No matter what she does, she ends up destroying most of her relationships, and her life starts to fall apart.
Yeah. Well, that's kind of... It's kind of dark, isn't it? Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark term came from nowhere. No. I'll tell you what I need to do, Malia. We need to get a Ben bed cam. I will lay on my stomach, and I'll just kick my feet up in the air, being like, as I'm playing the game. Trust me, that is the future of the Kentucky Mario stream. That is the future of this.
Ha!
Yuri gently giggles all of a sudden.
Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Kentucky Mario?
No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kinds of stories, so don't worry.
I hope so.
Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri is into those things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. What? You two don't like the idea? I think it's a great idea. So true, Amador. We are falling in love with fictional characters. Oh, hello, Wonder Red. How's it going, man? Nah. I mean, it's cool, Jason. Like, don't worry about it. Just behave ourselves. Oh, trust me, you're getting counted in the votes for whatever we do on the stream.
It's just that those kinds of stories, they challenge you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because they have their own goals or their philosophy that they'll believe in. Then suddenly, when you thought you related to the protagonist, they're made out to be the naive one for letting their one-sided morals interfere with the villain's plans. I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again! I'm sorry.
Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything.
Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying things strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much.
So true. I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's the literature club after all.
Ah! That's true. In fact...
Oh my god, I mixed up the voices again. In fact, I might as well get started reading it. Oh, I am smiling, Mr. Amador. Yeah, sorry to hear about that, man.
You don't have to.
Ahaha, well, what are you saying? Just a moment ago, you said you were looking forward to it. Let me just go get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I had put into my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri's.
Ah! Yeah!
Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive.
I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is, reading in company with someone.
I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything.
Alright.
I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Dude, I know! I'm smiling like I've been visited by the smiling friends, Pim and Charlie. Yeah. Fair enough, Nick. Hell yeah, Sean. What is it, Sponge? Is it a carpal tunnel that you got? Or, like, what is it? Here, give me just a moment. You need to watch Smiling Friends. Smiling Friends is fucking awesome. Who saw the new episode this week? I just watched it before the stream. It was a good time.
They need to re-release Burnout Revenge for the PS2.
Trust me, I get it. I gotta, like, force myself to, like, finish things sometimes. You know, the bed cam would be a hilarious idea. But the problem is, the way that my room is laid out, it just wouldn't work feasibly. But, yeah, plus, like, the wires going from my, like, entertainment center over there to my computer, actually getting all of that to reach down to my bed to where I can do the bit, it would just be too much effort for, like, a 5-second bit. But anyway, I don't know, though. I don't know. Bedcam may come soon. We'll see. Oh, I know. That is very true. I remember watching a lot of YouTubers who started off like that, but here's the problem with my bed, and as to why that wouldn't work. I don't really have a bed frame to save on space in my room. I just have a fucking floor mattress that I just threw on the ground and I just sleep on. Because the bed frame that I had was so uncomfortable and it fucked up my back so much that I'm just like, you know what? This is just pissing me off. So I just, like, threw a mattress on the floor. I'm like, okay. Alright, let's get back to this. It's not a particularly bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I'm not sure how good of an idea that would be at the moment. Number one, because, like, the camera that I'm using is like the one attached to my computer. But number two, like, actually being able to, like, maneuver around just the way my room is laid out, because it's kind of small. At some point, I'll give a room tour. Oh! So true! Hey. Malia. We don't talk about that on stream. I told you and Alex that in confidence, okay? That is fucking real. Oh, I'm just gonna, like, take cardboard and paint it green and, like, make a cocoon around my mattress. That would be fucking awesome. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead.
Sorry. I was just...
Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you?
I do. I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean...
Aha! Ha-ha! Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's, then I hold my book more between the two of them. I don't know, quite frankly. Dude, I know! They call me the Rizzler, dude. Ah, I suppose so.
I suppose so.
Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the books open. Ah, I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page.
Here.
Yuri takes her left arm and holds up the left side of the book between her thumb and her forefinger. Ah, I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. Yeah, that makes sense. Dude, imagine how, like... Have any of y'all seen Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs? I say this with no disrespect to Don Rizzler. But, like... You know, if y'all have seen Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs, I like that movie growing up. Baby Brent. Uh-oh! Dude, that's just gonna be the fucking fate of the Rizzler in about 10 years. Like, just being realistic. How am I foul for that? That is very true, very true. But I mean, it's true, like, once the 5 minutes of fame are up, for a lot of people who get their 5 minutes of fame, that's just what they become. Exactly. That way, I turn a page, and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. But in holding it like this... American Psycho is an awesome movie. Relief washed over me in an awesome wave. We're huddled even closer than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face, and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready?
To turn the page.
Ah, sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face again, and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep it up with her.
Ah, that's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do. Since you've been so patient with me.
There you go, Malia. There you go. Yeah, I've never seen, let's see, I've never seen Crazy Rich Asians. Is it any good? But, American Psycho I have seen. I fucking love that movie. Since you've been so patient with me.
Yeah, thanks.
We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finishes the page before me, so I turn it by my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. I might look into that, actually. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it with her own thumb. Hey, Yuri. This might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. Oh, look. Literally me, because this chud, this fucking chud, is so humble when it comes to the Huz. Just saying.
You think so? How does she...
Well, I guess she's more blunt in a lot of ways. Trust me, if I started sharing my gripes in life, we'd be here till about 10 p.m. tomorrow. And I'd still be able to keep going. But you see, I'm not going to do that because I don't like being negative in life. But she also second guesses all of the things that she says and does. Like she's afraid she'll do something wrong. It's not like I can see into your head or anything. But they're kind of reminiscent of some of your mannerisms.
I see.
Yuri remains silent for a moment.
But Kentucky Mario, that's probably a terrible thing to have in common with her. That's so embarrassing that you think that.
Wait! I didn't mean it in a bad way or anything! Sorry, I really didn't know that you were self-conscious about that kind of thing. I guess I more meant it as it's kind of cute. Yeah.
What are you saying all of a sudden?
Okay, everyone. I think it's time we share today's poems with each other. We might not have enough time if we wait too long.
I'd say go for it. Yuri exhales, spared from finishing her thought.
Is that all
right, Yuri? You look kind of down. I'm sorry if you've been looking forward to this.
It's not. It's fine.
Yuri releases her hand from the book, causing it to close on top of my thumb.
Youch!
Alright. I guess I'll do some more reading tonight. Or would you prefer I only read it with you?
I guess I don't have too much of a preference either way.
Real. That is a good question. I don't know though. I don't know. I think Yuri is totally into me. Totally into me, bros. Hell yeah. That's awesome. In that case, I'll read a little more tonight. It'll be more fun to read with you after it picks up a bit, you know?
That's good reasoning. In that case, feel free to finish the first 2 chapters in your own time.
Alright. I stand up, make a mental note of where I left off in the book, then slip it back into my bag. Ain't that the fucking truth, Sean?
By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night?
Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I just agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration, since I've never really done this before.
Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share it with?
I can't wait!
Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori's is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf, torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Who should I show my poem to first? Alright, guys. Who should we show the poem to first? It's up to you all. I'll give it a minute. Amador, you really want me to pursue Yuri, don't you? Okay. We'll go with Yuri. Yuri seems the most experienced, so I should start with her. I can trust her opinion, to be fair. ... I always come back. Oh! Alright, side tangent here. Have y'all seen the trailer for the new FNAF? I watched it last night. I'm actually excited for it. Thank you, Mr. Wizard. Very cool. But yeah, who all is going to go see FNAF 2? What do you mean, nope? That movie looks awesome. Really? No, you didn't tell me that story. Sean, I care, okay? Hell yeah, dude. No, you didn't tell me this story. But here, I'll read it in just a moment. Someone in the chat is getting impatient with me not progressing the story. As Yuri reads the poem, I notice her eyes lighten. Exceptional.
Exceptional!
What was that?
Did I say that out loud?
Yuri first covers her mouth, but then ends up covering her whole face.
He's going to hate me.
Really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri.
Huh? I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for? Ha ha ha!
Yuri takes a breath.
So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Your use of imagery and metaphors indicates that you've written a lot of poetry before.
Really? Wow, that's a huge compliment coming from you. This is actually my first time, really.
Huh?
Yuri stares at me blankly, then looks at my poem again.
Well, I know that. I just meant,
That's actually really cool. Yeah, you never told me that story. That's fucking awesome. I have a story. Did I tell you I met Chuck Norris once? Like, it wasn't even at a convention or anything. I just met him. He was doing something in the state. But, I just happened on him, like, when I was, like, 13 or 14. Yeah, no, he was, like, filming something. And I saw him, and I got a picture with him. He was actually really nice to talk to.
I just meant,
Yuri trails off, unable to find an excuse. She traces her fingers along the words in the poem, as if breaking it down more thoroughly.
Yeah, okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them.
Yeah, no, he was awesome. I also met, Henry Winkler at a con. Like, he wasn't even at his booth or anything. He was there, but, like, he was just walking around the con floor, and he just came up to me, and, like, we had a conversation for a minute. Really nice guy. Yeah, I've met a lot of people over the years. I accidentally stole from David Hayter, Solid Snake. I got my copy of the Twin Snakes signed, and like his handler just forgot to like charge me for the autograph and the picture. But I like didn't say that. Henry Winkler, he was Fonzie from Happy Days, like a show in the 70s. He was let's see, what else has he been in? Yes, he was that. He was in Here Comes the Boom. He was also Coach Klein in The Water Boy. But yes, that is my story on how I accidentally stole from David Hayter. And I got a free picture with Samantha Kelly, voice actress for Peach. I was at a con in Cincinnati like a year or two ago. And I was just walking around, and I was wearing the full like Mario Sunshine outfit. So this and the Sunshine shirt. Sorry, I lost my train of thought there. But she saw it and she like came up to me and we had a solid conversation about just Mario games. She's like, I want to get your picture. I love your costume. And yeah, I got a free picture with her. That's actually the picture of me that I use in the thumbnail of my videos. But anyway, let's get back to the game. That is true, Amador. That is very true.
I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is the way that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form-fit the two together.
Hello, Red. How's it going? Fair enough.
The end result is that both the style and expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri found her... If I can speak. If I can fucking speak and not... into the microphone, that would be awesome. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. Oh, wait. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem.
Hell yeah!
Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little biased, though.
Biased? How?
Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about other people like that. Sorry.
It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now?
Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it.
Yuri smiles dreamily, as if that's a rare opportunity for her. Which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Alright, let me take my glasses off real quick. My glasses! I can't see with my glasses! Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow, bathing. It must be this one, the last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time, the last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing the air of the present but living in the past. The light flickers, I flicker back. Very nice poem, very nice.
I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting.
What? I wasn't thinking that at all. So true, Nick.
But it took you a long time to read.
Ah, well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. I don't know, Amador. I mean, I've answered that question before, but I'll answer it again. I don't know, because here's my thing. I'm not really into Minecraft. I might give it a one-off stream at some point like I did Sonic Adventure, but it's like, if I don't have fun with a game, then I don't stick to it. And Minecraft, I haven't really had a lot of fun with. The most fun I had was watching the movie, to be honest. No problem, Nick. It's not that I don't like it. I just, I don't know. I want to like it. I want to enjoy it. But I've tried it and tried it and tried it, and I just can't get into it.
That's a relief.
I also like the poem. Even though it was short, it was really descriptive.
It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems.
Not at all.
I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest, since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose.
Are you into ghosts, Yuri?
Hoo-hoo! Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Kentucky Mario.
Really? I must have totally missed the point.
Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost.
Fair enough. Fair enough. At some point, because look, there are some games that I have very slow progress going in, like Pokemon, but that's mainly a matter of getting the person who I'm streaming with, who's experienced at the game, like getting him on the stream. I mean, fair enough. But to answer your question, Red, I'll try Sonic Adventure again at some point. It's just, I don't know. I wasn't having a great time with it, but we'll see. I have Minecraft. Like, keep in mind, I have it. It's just, I've played it multiplayer. Like, at some point, at some point, we'll try it. You know what? That's actually not a bad idea. Yeah, just, unironically, just, like, shoot me a text about it. We'll talk about it. Because that wouldn't be a bad idea. I do have Minecraft Bedrock. Fair enough, man. I get it. Hey. I still stand by that one of the best games ever released was Game & Watch Gallery 2 on the Game Boy Color. You want to see my original copy of that game? I have it right here. I played this game, and it took so much abuse that, yeah, look, you can see the pins, like the actual casing to the cartridge has, seen better days. But yeah, I'm talking to you, Nick. Like, if you want to join me on I'm saying Minecraft. If you want to join me on, like, a Pokemon stream at some point, just, like, let me know. Like, we'll actually get that worked out. I'm more than down. Lingering. Oh, wait. Okay. I'm gonna start reading again. And I think, yeah, Castlevania for tonight is canceled. Sorry for anyone who was looking forward to that. I think I was the only one who was looking forward to that. Oh my god, we have fucking 13 people watching, apparently. I'm impressed. What is it? Go ahead, let it rip. And yeah, I gotta get back to this at some point, because I could sit here and talk with Chad all day, but, yeah, so that cartridge has been in my family since 1998. 4 years before I was born, when that game came out. My mom got it when she was in college. I took that game with me everywhere. My dog at the time, he was the case going to hell. That happened when I was a kid, because I remember my childhood dog. He was a happy dog. He was not a very healthy dog. He was fat as fuck. And he ended up sitting on the cartridge. And somehow that, like, busted the plastic casing around the card. Real, dude. So true. Beyblade. I mean, relatively, she's, oh my god, we've been sitting here long enough for the Switch to consider going into sleep mode. I gotta keep playing, but, I mean, she's in her 40s. Actually, no, she's in her 50s now, but I guess so. Thank you. Thank you. Very nice. But yeah, that's awesome, man. I'm glad you enjoy the videos, but yeah, okay, let's actually get back to reading this. Castlevania is canceled for tonight. Sorry for anyone who was looking forward to that, namely me. But yeah, I guess so. My lady. But yeah, okay. Yeah, Castlevania is canceled for tonight. We're gonna play this for about another hour and a half. Lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past.
And soon to be left with nothing.
That's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I never even thought of that. That's impressive. Oh, brother, Kentucky Mario is simping in this game. How could he ever do that?
It's nothing, really. Yours was impressive too, so...
Nah. If anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you.
You think so?
Yeah, of course.
You know, I was really nervous about doing all this. But in the end, I enjoyed it. I'm gonna keep doing my best for you, Kentucky Mario.
Me too.
Hell yeah!
Hey, Sean, we've been playing for 2 hours of this, okay? We've made a little bit of progress. We're just having a good time on stream. Like, we'll play Castlevania, like, tomorrow or something, actually. Maybe. Who should I show my poem to next? Alright, guys. I think we're gonna show it to, Monica. Fuck!
Hi, Kentucky Mario! Having a good time so far?
Yeah.
Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything...
No, dude, no. I kind of set myself up for that one, quite frankly. I mean, honestly, the only thing I could have done differently... If I had streamed this game like 2 weeks ago, where I just had not shaven in like a few weeks, yeah, I think that's the only thing that I could have done better for that bit.
By the way, since you're
new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening.
She sounds like that because clearly she smokes cigarettes. I never thought about that.
Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay?
Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in.
Anyway, want to share your poem?
It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to.
Ha ha ha! Don't worry, Kentucky Mario. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon.
Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem.
Mm-hmm. Great job, Kentucky Mario. I was going, ooh, in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect for you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way it always counts when I put in some effort. Aha, that's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Unlike Sayori, who likes using simple and direct words to describe happiness and sadness, Yuri likes it when the readers are left to derive their own meaning out of it. It's very challenging to write like that effectively, both allowing people to get something out of it by feel, or letting them deeply analyze all the nuances. It can take years of practice, which I'm assuming Yuri has at this point. I never really asked, though.
I'm sure I'm nowhere near her level yet.
Don't worry so much about that. You do your own thing. Just keep exploring and trying new things.
I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. Thank you, Emerald. That's a very cool, that's a very cool observation, or thing that you had to tell me. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this.
That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a bit biased towards their own kinds of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Ah ha ha ha!
Ha 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 ha!
Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good.
You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to be not very good. Well,
that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know.
I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in the wall. It couldn't have been me. See the direction the speckle protrudes? A noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend. I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel, blind like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retinas, already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It wasn't too deep. Stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in, I was looking out, and he, on the other side, was looking in. Huh. Trust me, Mr. Sponge, you are preaching to the choir here. I have to, quadruple check myself and read over things, and then I just don't end up sending things. or saying things, because it's like, I don't know how it comes across sometimes.
So what do you think?
It was very free form, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback.
It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the
inspiration behind this one?
Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently.
Yeah.
It's been influencing my poems a bit.
An epiphany?
Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that, because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone's better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes, when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today.
Very cool.
Thanks for listening.
Wow. Alright, we'll go with Natsuki next. Fair enough. All right, let's read our poem to Natsuki.
Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you.
That's a little blunt.
Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. It just didn't evoke any emotions. So basically,
it's not cute enough for your tastes.
do you want to get smacked?
I'll pass.
Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you'll like it.
Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. You know what? I like her poem. Short, simple, and to the point.
Yeah, I told you you weren't gonna like it.
I like it.
What? Just be honest.
I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it?
Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously.
But isn't that the point of poems? For people to express themselves. I don't know what the fuck is going on in my chat right now. This is I don't even know what to say, quite frankly. Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid.
Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it.
Yeah, I understand.
But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling on the last line.
So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. Yeah. Well, welcome to the stream. I'm glad that you got to come to a stream on a night like tonight. It's been very interesting.
I guess more went
into it than I realized. Hello, Malia. You've been quiet. How are you and Alex doing tonight?
That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you?
Yeah, guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. I know, it's so true, Mr. Wizard. Yeah, it's Monday. Monday. Okay, Malia, tell me you all got the best fucking thing on that menu. The McRib. I had my first McRib of the year yesterday. That, It was about what I expected, which is the best fast food meal I'll have all year. And you know what? That's correct. It was delicious. The McRib is the best thing on the McDonald's menu. Hands down. I'm actually more partial to the McDonald's Coke Zero or the Sprite. Hello. How's it going? I am very disappointed in the both of you, Malia.
You will not know the ways that you have hurt me today, Malia and Alex.
Yeah, whoever did that, thank you.
It's the McRib.
Alright, let's get back to this. Dude, I know, the McRib. Dude, the McRib is like the best thing McDonald's has. What are you talking about? What do you mean gross? Coke Zero is like not bad. I prefer Coke Zero to Diet Coke actually, but I don't know. If I'm drinking a soft drink, then I'd prefer just the regular ass formula. But I also need to like stop being such a fat ass, so I've been drinking like Coke Zero lately. And honestly, like it's not bad. It's very tolerable. Anyway, let's read our poem to Sayori, because we haven't given her attention yet. Yes. Yes. We love the McRib. Yeah? Yes! Emerald! You will not be disappointed. Request extra sauce on it, though. Sometimes they, like, give you a dry-ass, like, McRib, patty. And it's not as good if it's not, like, smothered in sauce.
This is a good poem, Kentucky Mario. Are you sure it's your first time?
Of course. It's not that good. Am I the kind of guy who would be writing poems in his spare time?
I guess you're right. But that's why it impressed me.
That is gonna be her voice from now on. Yeah! Okay. Do not say that in front of Sean. If he hears that Pepsi is enjoyed over Coca-Cola, he's gonna get really mad. He's gonna start like punching holes in his wall. Well, here's the thing. Okay, I really need to start playing, but I mean, the thing about it is, I mean, when it comes to weight loss and stuff, it's about calories in versus calories out. So yes, diet soft drinks can help. But if you're like eating 3,000 calories a day and being like, oh, well, you know, it's offset because I had a Diet Coke for lunch, like, then it's not going to do anything. I gotta be honest. It really depends on the day for me. Some days I'm really in the mood for a Pepsi. But other days I prefer a nice cold Coca-Cola. And it also depends on what I'm eating it with. Like, if I'm eating like Little Caesar slop, then I am drinking it with a Pepsi. I will never drink that with a Coke. Anyway, let's get back to this.
But that's why it impressed me. Well, to be honest, I was afraid that you wouldn't do it seriously. Or that you wouldn't write one at all. I'm really happy that you just wrote one. It reminds me of how you've become really a part of the club now.
Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. Not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise.
See? It's like I said before, Kentucky Mario. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people, that's something that only really good people do.
Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Dr. Pepper is the worst soft drink. I don't care. Dr. Pepper is overrated as fuck. I would legitimately rather have, like, any other soft drink. I'd rather have fucking soda water than a Dr. Pepper. Now, off-brand Dr. Pepper, that's a different story. Like, no, like, unironically, like, Dr. Thunder from fucking Walmart is 10 times better than brand name Dr. Pepper, because it leaves like a syrupy film in your mouth, and it's gross, and I just feel gross after like drinking it. hit the fucking nail on the head there. Knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah, and I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That will be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm gonna hold you to that then. I have a lot of friends on Nintendo console. Or on, yeah, the Nintendo service. Fair enough, fair enough. It's not a popular take, but it's my opinion on soft drinks. Yay, now you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. We'll see about that. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me, kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever, but I'm not mad. I want breakfast. Yes, I did get a Switch too. No. I got mine like about 2 weeks after it launched. I was trying to get one from your all's store, but you all weren't gonna have any copies. So I went out to the one out by the Myers on the other side, or like a little bit away, and that's where I picked it up. It was the Mario Kart bundle. They ended up having it, so yeah. I would have bought one from you, but yeah, yeah. Look, I'm sorry. I was looking at my, like, stock checker app, and that was the only location within, like, 100-mile radius that had them. So I had to, like, speed my ass over there and and grab it. I think there were only, like, 2 left by the time that I left. It's over. It's over. It's so fucking over. I'm sorry! Okay! No, I know. Sayori, this is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this? No, just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me feel a little bit better about myself. Don't be mean. I still tried my best. Ah, yeah. I didn't mean to say it was a bad poem. Came out nice, or how should I put this? Sounds just like you. Yeah. Dog, I don't get YouTube money. This is just a hobby. Alex has enough Star Wars figures. Okay, I need Star Wars figures. Hey. Say anything you will. But, you have actually gotten me to pre-order stuff. Like, I never pre-order. I hate pre-ordering, but, like, you convinced me. You are good at your job. Really? Yeah. Especially that last line. I made eggs and toast. Even though you were late to school. It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. Hee. This was so much fun. Monica's the best. Ah, Yeah. But next time I won't forget. I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I'll look forward to it. Yeah. So true. Whew. I guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. That was a little bit more stressful than I had anticipated. Unironically, GameStops are fucking awesome. I like just hanging around GameStops. So true. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems stand up to theirs. This is a literature club, after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. I do remember that, Emerald. I'm on Unk status, you know. But Nick, that is real. That's not good. I'm sorry. But, yes, I enjoy pre-ordering from the GameStop. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly.
What's with this language? Eh?
Did you say something?
Oh, it's nothing.
Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. So, anyone see that there is a Nintendo Direct on the 12th showing off the new Mario movie? I'm excited for that. I think that's going to be pretty cool.
I guess you could say it's fancy.
Ah, thanks. Yours is cute.
Cute? Did you just completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about feeling of giving up. How can that be cute?
I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice.
Eh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say?
Yeah, no, they announced it like earlier today. I believe Chris Pratt is going to be reprising his role from the first movie. Kevin Afghani does the voice in the games nowadays. And in my games, it's all Charles Martinet. The only Mario. But anyway.
Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all.
Well, I do have a couple of suggestions.
If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and Kentucky Mario did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all...
Excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style.
Very nice bait, but, not gonna take it. You can keep your bait.
I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless, of course, I come across something particularly interesting. Which I haven't yet. And Kentucky Mario liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it.
Natsuki suddenly stands up.
Oh, I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri.
Okay. No, it's just, the whole Mario voice debacle, like, I have very strong feelings on it. And I believe that I've told you this before, but, yeah.
That's not what I... Oh, you're just...
Yuri stands up as well. I don't know. Probably in the next, like, 30-ish minutes, give or take. Between 30 and 45 minutes. Yeah, like, midnight is a hard limit where I gotta cut it off because I gotta go to work, so.
Maybe you're just jealous that Kentucky Mario appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours.
Huh? And how do you know that he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself?
No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy.
Ooh.
Is everyone okay?
Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Kentucky Mario started showing up.
I'm sorry, but, like, this was decided at the beginning of the stream, and now we gotta stick to the bit. Maybe next stream of this, we'll change it up, but I'll have to think about it. Hey. Jason, don't be a dick to Nick. Nick is a good friend of mine. Don't be mean. Let's all behave ourselves. You know, you may be right, Emerald. You may be right.
Natsuki!
I'm Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you.
I don't like fighting guys. Suddenly, both girls turn towards me, as if they've just noticed I was standing there. Jason, I say again, I can stand up for myself. Don't be mean to Nick.
Kentucky Mario. She's just trying to make me look bad.
That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself in order to appreciate that simple writing is more effective. Then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the...
Excuse me. Give me just a moment. I'll be right back. Yeah, they got me. They got me. No, doing like gravelly voices like that, like if I do it for too long, I will start like coughing. I think I'm okay, Jason. It's over. It's over.
What's the point in making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Kentucky Mario.
Wait! There's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, but also a waste. You understand that, right, Kentucky Mario?
Well,
how did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing. But whomever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. So of course that's going to be... Yeah! Natsuki, you're right. I like your poem. Wait. That's not an excuse for you to be so mean. You shouldn't pick a fight just because someone's opinion is different.
that's not what happened at all.
Yuri wouldn't
even take my poem seriously.
I understand. Yuri?
Huh?
You're a seriously talented writer.
Leon, what's up?
Where'd everyone go? Bingo? Yes, Fat Guy Wrestling is a real project that I was a part of. Only the most lucrative sport ever. Yeah, I'm sorry, Nick. And thank you, Malia. Dude, it was an event. It's no secret that I was impressed.
Well, that's...
But here's the thing. No matter how simple or refined someone's writing style is, they're still putting feelings into it, and it becomes something really personal. That's why Natsuki felt threatened when you said her poem was cute.
I see. I didn't notice that I'm sorry.
But Natsuki, you took it way too far. Yuri means well, and if you just told her how you felt, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place.
Are you kidding? That's exactly what I did.
It was her and that.
Natsuki, I think that's enough. You both said some things you didn't mean. Yuri apologized. You don't think you should too?
Natsuki clenches her fists. In the end, nobody has taken her side. She's trapped, at this point being defiant only because she can't handle the pressure. So fucking true, Leon. I end up even feeling bad for her. Sometimes when I'm hurt, It helps to take a walk and clear my head. Sayori, she doesn't need to.
You know what? I'm gonna do that. It'll spare me from having to look at all your faces right now.
Without warning, Natsuki snatches her own poem up from the desk and storms out. On her way out, she crumples up the poem with her hands and throws it in the trash. Natsuki!
She really didn't need to do that.
I look across the room. Yuri has her chin buried in her hands while she stares down at her desk. I gingerly approach her and sit in an adjacent chair. Everything all right?
I'm so embarrassed. I can't believe I acted like that. You probably hate me now.
No, Yuri. How could anyone not have gotten frustrated after being treated like that? You handled it about as well as anyone could. I don't think any less of you. I'm losing control of my life at this point. This shit is enough to make a grown man cry. Not tears of joy, tears of sorrow. At what his life has become. Yeah, no, I'm good. I saw something from the corner of my eye in the chat, and I just needed a moment.
Well, alright, I believe you. Thanks, Kentucky Mario. You're too kind.
Bingo, Amador, bingo.
I'm thankful to have you as part of this club now.
Alright, I think we've had about enough of looking at chat for a little bit. It's nothing. Where'd Leon go? Bingo? Okay, that's based, Malia.
One more thing. That one thing that Natsuki said.
Yeah, we're gonna continue. Yeah, ooh. Oh, that's so true, Bojack!
About, I would never do anything so shameful. So...
Huh? What thing did Natsuki say?
Well, never mind that. I'm gonna go make some tea.
Ah, good idea. Make enough for more than one person, okay?
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems?
It was a lot of fun.
It was a lot of fun.
Well, I'd say it was worth it.
It was alright. Well, mostly.
Kentucky Mario, how did you feel?
Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone.
Awesome! In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. Maybe you learn something from your friends, too. So your poems will turn out even better.
I think to myself, I did learn a little more about the kinds of poems that everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. I nod to myself with newfound determination. Kentucky Mario, ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. Nick, it's better you read it that way. It's better that way. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori, about what happened earlier. What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often? No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion. That's all. I can see why they'd make good friends with you. Woo! You know, Kentucky Mario, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. Claude. What the fuck does that even mean? And I think everyone really likes you too. That's... Every day is gonna be so much fun. It looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Okay. Well, you see, I'm not a spellman, so I wouldn't know that. It looks like Sayori hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in more ways than one tonight. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay, yeah. Let's do this. Okay. whatever is going on in my chat right now, please, let's just be nice to everyone. Be kind. As they say at, as they say at, Blockbuster, be kind, rewind. Do you want to participate in this? Okay. We'll do Aura. Alright. Okay. Let's, Fester. Okay. Crimson. Whoa! Back from the fucking dead. Hello, Jenny. How are you doing? Did you, like, how did the presumed wedding go? Fair enough, fair enough. Alright, we'll do Rose. Alright, it has been. It has very much been. I mean, I can only assume so. But, yeah. Okay, okay. Chat. What word do we choose for word number 14? Fucking real. Real shit. Alright. Disaster. Like this stream. Okay, okay. Hey, that's real. That's real. Now, unfortunately, after this minigame, I think I am gonna have to go. Because I have work in the morning. And as much as I would love to stay up all night and play this, I can't. No, don't go, Nick. We're having a good time on the stream. Alright. I'm a burgle. That's getting fucking pinned. No, it's a very long story. And even if I explained it, I don't think that you all would get the full extent of it. Alright, what is the last word? Alright, we're going with vertigo. Should I keep going? I'm so scared! Ah! You know what? We'll keep going. Well, Nick, it looks like you're getting another pre-order. Thank you for letting me know, Jenny. Yeah, we'll go for 20 more minutes. We'll stop at midnight. Another day passes, and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little bit more comfortable here over the past couple of days. Hell yeah. Well, you know what? I will stop by tomorrow when I get off work. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Hi, Kentucky Mario. Yo, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today. I'm just not used to you being in the club, that's all. Amador, you and me are at a fucking loss here too. Like we're one and the same right now. I don't even know what to fucking say. I see. You see that is a perfect this. He's literally me. I am literally Kentucky Mario in this game. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always the simple things with you anyway. Speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? No. That's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori? Why is that all of a sudden? No reason really. I just wanted to look at it. Ah. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets its contents spill onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. Ah! I knew it! I can see right through you, Sayori. That's not fair! How did you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the club room. So either you're not hungry and wanted an excuse to have a walk, Or you plan to conveniently forget that you spend all your money so that I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. And so, that leaves me with the one option.
What? I give up. Don't make me feel guilty.
If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Ha 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 ha! Yuri suddenly giggles. Huh? I didn't notice that she was listening in. It's, yeah, it's Jenny with an I. Her face is in her book, as always.
Ah, I wasn't listening or anything. It was just something in my book. Yuri, tell Kentucky Mario to let me borrow money. Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. Ah, I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed in my book.
Yeah, me too, Amador.
Oh. Ah! I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri.
Hell yeah, dude. That's awesome.
It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you. There's no way you could think that. You were right, though. I did something bad, now I have to accept the revolution.
Retribution.
That. Still coming from you, Sayori. I guess there's a little devil inside all of us, isn't there?
Hey. Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me.
But you wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them.
Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. Honestly, that's fucking real. Okay. Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto her desk. Pwap!
Yeah. Ow. What was... a cookie.
Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Well, I appreciate you being here. I, for one, appreciate you showing up to the stream. That's awesome. Sayori glances around.
Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my restitution.
Retribution.
Actually, that one almost worked.
Yeah, no, it's nice seeing you around. Come by more often. Actually, after tonight, if you say that you don't want to be around more often, I don't blame you. Some of chat's been really misbehaving tonight, and it's made me uncomfortable.
I was gonna give it to you, but then I heard you blab about cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction, though. Ha ha ha.
Natsuki, that's so nice of you. I'm so happy. Sayori hugs the cookie.
Jesus, just eat it.
Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. Oh, that's so awesome, Mr. Wizard. So good. Humph. Sayori suddenly clasps her hands over her mouth. I bit my tongue.
Hey, you're going through a lot over just one cookie.
Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Ah, yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it?
Jesus, beggars can't be choosers.
But yours is chocolate. Okay.
Yeah, why did you think I gave you that one?
Fine. Still, I'm really happy you shared this one with me. Hee. Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki, then wraps her arms around her.
Ah, jeez. I get it.
Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off of her. Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite out of Natsuki's cookie.
Hey! Did you seriously just do that?
Ooh. Mouthful, Sayori trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well. Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha.
Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell Sayori? Eh?
Natsuki glances around. Monica isn't in the club room.
Where's Monica anyway?
Good question. Have you heard anything about her being late today?
Not me. Yeah, I haven't either.
That's a bit unusual.
I hope she's okay.
Of course she's okay. She probably just had something to do today.
I am a burgle. Honestly, that was a fucking gem. Please don't do that. Like, that's where I'm gonna draw the line. Like, fucking don't do that shit. That is a fast way to get banned everywhere from my streams. Oh, I'm having feelings over it, Jenny. Not sure that would be the word that I'd instinctively use, to be quite honest. No, Amador, that was not directed at you. That was directed at the comment, yeah, I've been trying to find your house. Yeah, no. Don't do that.
She probably had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all.
You don't think she
She has a...
Haha, I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined.
That's true. Excuse me.
Suddenly, the door swings open.
Sorry, I'm super sorry.
Ah, there you are.
I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything.
That fucking truth impact, Nick. Yes, but like, I shouldn't have to say the trying to find where where someone lives crosses a line. I'm just saying that's a bit fucked up. What does one of the voices sound like fucking Marge from The Simpsons? Thank you, Nick. Speaking of The Simpsons, I'm gonna go on a side tangent before we kind of keep going here. One of my favorite kinds of videos, now it's a lost art these days, it was this channel called Three Lame Studios. It was these like stupid fucking like, it seems like the type of shit that would be AI generated, but it wasn't. This was before AI really took off. It would always like be like Family Guy or Simpsons characters, and it'd be like, Marge, where are we?
Homer, we're in Undertale.
And they were the dumbest fucking videos, but I don't know. I occasionally get bored and I just watch the archives of them, and I laugh my ass off to them.
I hope you guys weren't worried or anything.
Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed.
Boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about?
That's fucking awesome. You know, I wish I could have seen that. That would have been awesome. Monica quizzically glances at me. Ah, never mind that. What held you up anyway?
Well, my last period today was study hall.
Death Note is very good. Unironically, Simpsons Fortnite is fucking awesome. But yes, Death Note is also very good. Malia, you should watch it. I believe it's free on Crunchyroll. And I know Alex has that because I mooch off of him for my Crunchyroll, but that's besides the point. That's awesome, though.
To be honest, I kinda lost track of time. Ah!
That makes no sense, though. You wouldn't have heard the bell ring, at least.
I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano.
Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica.
If not, I know for a fact it's on like one of the free services that like you can get on like Roku, because that's how I watch it. Yeah, I think after this conversation in game, we're gonna save, and then that'll be it for tonight.
I don't really. I kinda just started recently. I always wanted to learn piano.
That's so cool. You should play something for us, Monica.
That's...
Monica looks at me.
Maybe once I get a little better, I will.
Yay! That sounds cool. I also look forward to it.
Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Kentucky Mario.
Monica smiles sweetly. Ah, I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that.
Ah, don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently. And I'd really love the chance to share once I'm ready.
I see. In that case, best of luck.
Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I?
No, not really. I chose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escapade. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. It looks like everyone has already settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yuri's back to her book, and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. Well, I think this is going to be it for tonight. This was an interesting game to try out. We'll be back at this later this week. Thanks for the suggestion to do streams like this, Sean. Actually, I don't know if he's still here or not, but yeah, no, this has been fun. Fun stream. I never had any of those, but I do remember seeing them. And, that's so true, Jenny. That is also very true, Mr. Bojack. Very true. But, yeah. Interesting stream. Honestly, I don't know. Even in spite of everything, it's still you. No, in spite of everything, I thought that this was a really fun stream. So, yeah, no, this was great. But yeah, I'll come back to this later this week. We're gonna finish it because I believe the game's only like 4 hours long. Yeah, no, it was nice having everyone here. Also, good to see you, Jenny. Good to see you. So true. You got the reference. But yeah, yeah, no, this has been fun. So yeah, tomorrow I'll be back with Mario Galaxy, or Mario Galaxy 2. And at some point, I'm going to play Castlevania Circle of the Moon. I was planning on that tonight, but yeah, this game was very fun. And honestly, it kind of like deterred me after seeing like how much activity the stream was getting. Like, usually the streams don't get this much activity, so I think this is inspiring me to play more visual novels like this. But yeah, yeah, this has been fun. Great time tonight. Yeah, like, honestly, Like Wednesday or Thursday, I'll come back and I'll finish this. Or we may break it up into like 2 parts. But yeah, this has been fun. I hope you all had a good time. I know that things were a little wild in the chat, especially for those of us who haven't been regularly joining as of recently, namely Jenny and Nick. But you know, hopefully it wasn't too much. Hopefully, you know, everything was fine. Possibly. That's very possible. But anyway, yeah. With that, Guten Nachten. However you say it, I don't speak German. But actually, I have a friend who got to go over to Germany this year for like a exchange trip. Well, 2 friends. One of them is in the chat right now. Jenny, you're not even gonna be here. Let's be honest here. Like, this is a very chance encounter. But yeah, pretty much. Yes, it's an Alex and you reference. But yeah, this has been great. Honestly, yeah, I mean, Emerald, you're kind of right there, but I'm not gonna take the advice. I don't. Also, the chat does save with the VOD. You know that, right? Just saying. Yeah, no, the chat saves with the VOD. You just gotta give it a little bit to process. Like, within 24 hours, you can, like, do a replay of the live chat, I believe. But maybe that's only for me. I don't know. I'll look into this. But anyway, it's midnight. You know what? If you streamed, Nick, I'd watch that. But with that in mind, I think, no, I saved them. Yes, trust me. I saved the chat. Nick, I think Jenny is cooking with this idea here. I think she's onto something. You might want to take her idea seriously. It's untapped market. But anyway, with that, I think it's time for me to go. So with all that in mind, I want to thank all of you all for watching. Let me see. Yeah, all 13 of you that watched tonight. I want to thank you all for watching. So, I think it's time for me to go. And with that in mind, thank you all for watching. And I'll see you all next time. It's been fun. It's been real. I even think that it's been real fun. But it's a time for Mario to go. So I want to thank you all for watching. This has been Kentucky Mario. And I will see you all next time. Okie dokie. Mario, see you next time. That was a horrible, horrible take. Give me just a moment. Let me get some water. Let's try that again without the voice cracks. Yeah. Okie dokie. Mario, see you next time. Ho ho! See you later. Mario, think you all are fantastic. Hoo hoo! Okay, bye bye.